Right, if we're lucky, this one will not be filled with interruptions. So, what were we supposed to do? I believe we killed the Belfry Gargoyles. So that means I think we're going back to the depths. Yeah. Alright, no big deal. Tell you what though. Since I have to walk all the way back anyway, since I have no Homeward Bones. We'll get ourselves up to 24 endurance and then we'll start pumping vitality. Marine Force. Let me show you the repair box too. Repair equipment. I can repair damage on any of my equipment. That's done. Relatively cheap. You just don't want broken equipment, especially weapons. They'll start dealing pretty much no damage. It's not a good idea. Now I'm trying to think. It might be actually a good idea to go ahead and do something else before I hit up the depths. And I'm thinking I am correct in assuming that. Because once I get down to the depths, I'm not coming back up until I'm done with them. So, we'll go do that other thing real quick. And it might take a while, it might be real quick, we don't know yet. For now, we're gonna have to run our way back to the good old undead bird.
You were moved. You were moved.
I was moved. As long as nobody starts poking me. Alright, so we're going to run up to the Undead Bird. Now, I did tell you guys you have potential to be one-shot by the enemy that we have to deal with where we're going. And it's a total pain to do it early, which is why I typically don't unless I'm playing on alone. Which, you know, this is the first time I've ever recorded Dark Souls. So, before this I've always done it early just because I could, even though it took a while. But for recording purposes, we are going to hope I can get it done first or second try, because if not, this is going to suck. I have to kill all these guys on the way here. If they're following me in, it's going to be not good at all. I don't really care about my Estus, because if I end up having to use Estus because I'm damaged, I'm going to be dead, because I'm pretty sure at this level I should be getting one shot. Alright, no blamo. Now, interestingly enough, one swing is now enough to stagger them out of their shield, which leads me to believe it's actually based on damage in Dark Souls 1, which would be strange. Because I don't believe I was doing that before, but I could be wrong. Anyway. Down here is a not-so-friendly individual who drops us a very good item. However, you are not meant to fight him early game. You require the Master Key if you want to do this early. Just a warning. You can see we will be doing almost no damage on a regular swing, so we're going to have to backstab him a lot. Overchain backstabs are our friends. And if we can do it successfully, life will be good. And we'll actually be able to wear armor with poise. Nope. Back off. So, if he does that cross, he can immediately do another attack, so you need to be careful. If he does that, I believe the only one he doesn't recover from very fast is... oh wait, no. It's the overhead attacks. If he does an overhead attack, he will not be able to attack again immediately. If he does a little cross, then he will be able to attack immediately again. So essentially, if you break your backstab stun lock, what you want to do is you want to bait out another one of those overhead swings and try to get him going in that loop again. Nope. So that's a cross. He'll be able to immediately attack again if he wants. And that's an overhead. And he has to, you see, he has to heft up the weapon again. There we go. First try. Your mileage may vary. And we get Havel's Ring. So, we're going to equip it. It boosts your maximum equipment load by, I believe, 50%. So if we have 64, we get 32 out of it. There you go. So now we can wear some heavier equipment, which is nice. Let's see, can I fast roll? Yeah. This is real good if you want to be eternally fast rolling here. Yeah, it's kind of lame. I really don't like that. Let's just keep going with the black leather boots. Is it open at the back? No, it's a leather strap. Alright, so there. So that's Havel the Rock, locked up in a basement there. Ooh, I should probably read the lore on Havel's Ring. This ring was named after Havel the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. So yeah. Real interesting item. Now, there is a bit of a debate. Pull off my sweatshirt here. There is a bit of debate over whether or not that is indeed the real Havel the Rock. I personally would nominate that it is, but to each his own. No lore is, well, not much lore in Dark Souls is really definite. So, in the end, to each his own. These fuckers again. The doors are open? I guess you open them once, and they're open for the rest of the time. I'm about to get backstabbed. Is that gonna kill me? No, looks like not. That dog is going to be the death of me if he catches me. Woo! Okay. Done. This guy still staggers me. It's ridiculous. What? That was so weird. Oh, hi. drop something? Nah. I kind of wanted him to drop the hood on my way down. Anyway, we'll get some cooler armor soon, no worries. For now we look a little lame, but all in the name of getting some poise. Alright, all air, all of them are dead. Oh. Yeah, I ran right into the boss room. There we go. Now I know where we are. Raising your humanity up to 10 increases your item discovery. However, it is a decaying bonus, so it's the biggest bonus the first humanity you have, and then as it rises, it becomes less and less noticeable. However, you know, raising yourself to 10 humanity maxes out your item discovery. Bonus from that, which allows you to get more item drops from enemies. So this time we're going to go into the depths the normal way, quote unquote. Wish us luck. Alright, so normal way into the depths. Just down this little garbage chute back here, where we step on a pile of bones. Now, we can walk over to the other side because we see treasure over there, and below we see a giant rat, which is, to be honest, the thing of nightmares. We get the spider shield. This is the starting shield for the brigands. I feel like that waterfall is a little loud. Shield of the Savage Mountain Bandits, uniquely shaped with a large black spider etched upon it. Has resistance to poison. So if you block any kind of attack that would normally poison you with that shield, it would no longer poison you. Very useful for an area we are about to go in. I did not insta-kill it, that's not good. There we go. Very useful for an area we're about to go in, but also allows you to get, you know, part of the Brigands starting set. Right here we have a key. This is the key to that bonfire that I was saying, or that I was showing you earlier. Now, there is a lot to explore down here. You have to be really careful because you can fall through quite a few holes. Can't help but feel this rat is leading you into an ambush of some sort. Rats poison you. Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, I need to go rest the bonfire first. Let's go. So, if you really don't want to deal with what the rest of the depths has to offer, what you can do is you can come and slide down here. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Fuck. I'm probably dead. Nope, here we go. Made it back. Dark Spirit Knight Kirk. God, you suck. Okay. I can deal with this. Give me a sec to pop this humanity. I didn't mean to trigger Kirk's invasion, but it appears I have. So now we have to deal with him. I think I deloaded the area. Kirk is an NPC Red Invader. And he is wearing this funky looking thorny armor and using this funky looking thorny sword and shield, which if he rolls into you with his armor on, because it's spiky, it actually damages you. And I believe blocking with a shield perhaps also damages you. But yeah, Kirk's not too bad. Ooh, he dropped something. Can drop a sword and shield for you. Barbed straight sword, there we go. Eee. These guys are nasty. Oh, hold up. Bang. There you go. That does significantly more damage than my sword, as you can see. I wonder if I can get one to drop a chunk for me, or not a chunk, a shard. I believe that's large Titanite shards that these guys drop. If we come out and up here, there we can see the channeler up there that started shooting at us, and we can see down here loot and a fog gate. We're not going to go here for now. We need to go kill that channeler first. If we start that boss battle, the channeler with his like weird buff the enemies dance is actually going to buff the boss and make him do heaps more damage than he would normally do. So to save ourselves from that, we're going to go rest that bonfire, we're going to go find that channeler, and we are going to go kill him. However, I would like to kill these guys first and see if I can get any drops. There we go. Something dropped. Something. Green Titanite shard. Large Titanite shard. There we go. So they do drop large Titanite shards. Good farm for them. There's a better farm later on though, so I think we'll be using that one. However, it wouldn't hurt to do another pass of these guys because it's not like you use combustion for anything else. Nobody dropped anything. Sadness. Alright. So, time for some exploration. Here is one of the best humanity farms in the game. These rats drop tons of humanity, and that great axe is on that corpse, not the rat. Oh, I got poisoned. Yeah, these rats drop tons of humanity, so they're a very good source of it down here. It's easy enough to farm up to 99, which is the maximum amount of humanity you can acquire, with, you know, maybe like 15 or 20 minutes of just running back to the bonfire to respawn them. It's cheesy, but it works if you are in need of humanity. Now, go get this item right here. There is a fog gate. Okay. So, down there, see the channeler and his merry band of rats. Oh. And if you're going to walk up the stairs, let's do that. Cool. That rat just did a weird jump. Alright. So yeah. Tried to do his dance to buff them up, but I killed him before he completed it. I believe, yeah. The little shove these rats do can actually be very problematic if you're running low on HP. And you are getting poisoned and cannot heal. Another large Titanite shard. So that Chandler does not respawn. And so that means we are safe to go fight the boss at our leisure. However, we are going to explore the depths a little more. Just try not to get killed. Alright, so we've been here. We know what's here. By the way, the two big groups of rats are what you'd normally be farming. You don't really need to go throughout the whole depths here. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't think I'd lose that much health from coming down here. Leave, 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 leave. We're getting cursed. Okay. So these weird froggy looking things with the big eyes are basilisks. And they give you curse. Now, curse is the worst. If you see these things, you need to avoid getting cursed at all costs, because it is the worst. Now, those purging stones, which we found that one time, said they removed curse. That is the only way to get rid of curses, other than, like, I believe there's one NPC that does it for you. We got a soul movement soldier. It's the only way to get rid of curses. Now, curse will lower your HP to half of its max. And I believe it also lowers some resistances, but I could be wrong there. I mean, in other words, it's you don't want to be cursed. Humanity. Cool. Mind the gap in the floor. Luckily, they have low HP. They drop Eyes of Death, which are used for a Covenant later. It's sort of the offline way of getting those things. I believe there's an item in here. Yes. Ring of the Evil Eye. Great ring. We're actually going to wear it. Every time I kill an enemy, I will get a little bit of HP back. So notice my health bar. And I get a little HP. According to legend, this ring contains the spirit of the Evil Eye, a dark beast which assaulted Astora. The strength of the Evil Eye does not waver, and HP is absorbed from fallen enemies. So there we go. It's real cool. Alright, we can leave out here. Nope. He just clipped into the wall there. It's a dead rat. Large rat. So if you've got heavy enough armor, you can technically trade into a lot of enemies. With just, you know, letting them hit you, and then hitting them back with the Evil Eye ring. Hitting these, because I honestly never explore this part of the depths. I think this is the first playthrough in, like, I don't know, 10, 15, which I've actually gotten the Ring of the Evil Eye. More or less, mostly just because I never want to deal with the basilisks. Okay. So that's like the majority of the depths right there. Now, with all that done, I'm gonna go rest at the bonfire real quick, and then we may have just enough time for the boss fight. Now, this boss fight has 2 summons. That would be Solaire and Lautrec again, but both of them are pretty useless. So you kind of really don't want to do it, and why did I get up? Am I being invaded? That's just cruel. Who invades in the freaking depths? Whatever, fine. We won't reinforce our weapon. We'll just go do the fight. Like I care. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't believe I have any pine resin left. So that's gonna suck. You can't get past here, right? Invisible wall. Dream killer. Alright. So apparently there's a couple of people willing to be summoned out here. I mean, all these people that apparently keep invading me, but it doesn't appear that they ever end up connecting. I'm just looking. I remember there being an item around here. I'm trying to figure out where it was. I think it's actually... Here's Solaire summon sign. Here is another person, and there's Lautrex. Heavy bolts and a heavy crossbow. There we go. That's what I was remembering. So, this fight. I actually really enjoy this fight. It's kind of cool. Killer Croc? Nah, JK, it's Dark Souls. Whatever you fight has to be 10 times more horrifying than just a crocodile. Woo! Oh my god. I really just can't think of any other game that just kind of matches how freaking terrifying some of these bosses can be in Dark Souls. Anyway, this is the Gaping Dragon, which is quite the name. Basic strategy. He's not like a really difficult boss or anything. You can go in and fight him, and that's going to get you killed, but really, you just bait that little slam, you can come in and do your damage, and then eventually he's going to want to go do some stuff. Now, he has a tail. And if Dark Souls has taught us anything about tails, it's that you can cut them off for a free weapon. So, we'll wait for him to do that. We have the Warriors starting armor set there. Let him charge. Gonna try to take a swing at his tail. There we go. The Dragon King Great Axe. It's a really heavy weapon. I believe it requires like 50 strength. Now when he does this slam down, you can attack his head. It's kind of like his crit spot. You deal extra damage for hitting it. And when he runs past you, basically his entire hitbox will damage you. So you just come in his behind and start slashing at him. No big deal at all, this fight. It is pretty cool though. And it's one of those things that it's just like, it's more of a mechanics thing than anything. Like, bosses have mechanics, and I like it when they have mechanics. It's nice. Woo! And Dark Souls is one of the cooler games for that. Although the fight can get kind of samey. However, if you ever feel that the fight's too samey, I mean, just go ahead and try to fight him without the actual valid strategy, and I'm pretty sure the fight gets a hell of a lot harder. He does have melee attacks and sweeping attacks, etc. He doesn't only do this. It's just I'm not getting close enough for him to do that. He has a tail swipe, which I'm kind of lucky he never did when I was out there swiping at his tail. He also has a tail slam, and all of them do quite a bit of damage. I should be able to kill him on his next pass. There's the tail swipe, but I've cut off his tail, so he can't do that. That's another like bonus, you cut off the tail, and suddenly can't use that attack. Now, he also does have an attack where he essentially barfs onto the ground. I believe it either breaks your equipment or it does damage. I can't remember which it is. However, that attack's pretty dangerous. All you have to do is run away, really. We got Twin Humanities, a Homeward Bone, and the key to Blighttown. So that's all fine and good. Alright. It's been a while for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next time, where we'll probably start exploring Blighttown.